Blue collar, white collar, black professors, white scholars, politicians, Dalai Lamas. Everybody in the whole wide world need hope if I be honest. I'm in that number.
Hey, good day. Welcome to another episode of Raw Report. I'm your host, Robert Bob TV Brown. How you doing today? That guy right there, Rickey Smiley. I love this dude. Funny, hilarious, one of the funniest comedians around. His prank calls, look him up on YouTube. Legendary. Make you pee in your pants laughing. So he came on a YouTube video and he did his biggest joke of all, man. Had me laughing. I want you to watch this.
Thing I do, I always support Greeks. And hey, I remember meeting this Delta, member of Delta Sigma Theta. Her name was Keisha Lance Bottoms. And she walked up to me at the radio station. She said, "What up, bruh?" I said, "Oh, you Sarah?" I said, "You the Sarah?" She said, "Yeah." And, you know, she told me her name, introduced herself, her name in her chapter. I said, "What you got going on?" She said, "I'm running for mayor of Atlanta." I said, "Okay." I said, that's what's up. I said, "What we gonna do?" She said, "We gonna do it." Got behind her, so she came on the morning show, and we made some great things happen. So one thing about us Greeks, most of us stick together. Now, I want everybody to go and support Kamala Harris. She is our senator, United States Senator out of California, HBCU graduate, and we are really, really proud. And she has announced her candidacy to run for president of the United States. And I believe in her. She is awesome. I watch her on the Judiciary Committee ask tough questions to people that's being put in office, and she is awesome. So, and she is representing Alpha Kappa Alpha, Sorority Incorporated. Possibly, you know, if she wins, she would be the first woman president, first black woman president, and a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So this your boy, Rickey Smiley, representing. Hey, make sure y'all go out and check out Kamala Harris and follow her on Instagram and show her some love and support. Let's get this thing down. I need all the Qs, all the Kappas, all the Sigmas, all the Iotas, Kappa Kappa Psi, all the non-Greek organizations, Phi Mu Alpha, Delta Sigma Theta, the rest of the AKAs, Zeta Phi Beta. Did I forget anybody? Tau Beta Sigma, Sigma Gamma Rho. Everybody, let's go out and support Kamala Harris and send a cash donation to her campaign. Let's make this thing happen. This your boy Rickey Smiley from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Peace.
Rickey, you are funny. You are funny, Rickey. You're funny. Oh. Please tell me that's a joke, Rickey. Please tell me that was your punchline. Because you can't be serious with this video telling people to go out and support Kamala Harris. All you named was that she was a sister. She's part of sorority. And all you sororities stick together. And you're trying to tell people go out there and support this sorority sister and donate. And you haven't even mentioned why we need to go out there and support her. Rickey, come on, bruh. I love you, man. I love you. You are hilarious. You my brother, man. But you don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. This is not why you vote for somebody, man. Now, you say you're going to have her on the show, or you had her on the show. You said that. All right, I want you, instead of you telling people to go out there and vote for Kamala Harris because she's a sister, she's going to be the first black woman president. Let's get this correct because I don't want to diss my Hindu Indian brothers and sisters out there. She will be the first black African American / Hindu American president. So let's give the Hindu brothers, you know, because we know about this world. We got, I mean, people, hey, this is America. This is a beautiful world. I mean, it's all about love. It has nothing to do with color. But come on, let's be correct. Let's be correct. African American / Hindu, Indian, from India. Her parents, her mother, you know, father. Beautiful love story. Met civil rights advocates in California, out there in Berkeley. protesting and marching for civil rights, but what civil rights have she marched for? Now let me get into this because I'm going to break that video down because some of this stuff you're saying, man, oh, please, my black brothers and sisters, don't fall for the old okie doke. I voted for Barack Obama in 2008, campaigned hard, sweat, in the ditches, posting their signs in North Carolina. Snakes, armadillos, mosquitoes. That campaign was on fire. But the second term, he went full corporate. Right now, I'm telling you right now, Kamala Harris is not she's not doing that. She's not acting like she's progressive. She's not acting like, we already know that she's a corporatist. Now, let me get into this before we go in there. I probably call this Rickey Smiley got jokes, or Kamala Harris will never be president in 2020 part 2, and I'll explain why. But let's go back to Rickey Smiley's video and break it down a little bit.
Hey, what up? This your boy Rickey Smiley. Hey, you know one thing I do? I always support Greeks. And hey, I remember meeting this. You
support Greek people? Or are you talking about sororities? 9 times out of 10 he talk about support sororities, and he's heavy in the college sorority culture. Alphas, Phi Betas, you name it. He's in support of that. And they're a tight-knit group. But how is that going to help the rest of people in America? All right, don't get me wrong. I got family members. My grandmother, Delta. I got family members that are part of sororities. Sororities are a good thing. But it doesn't bless the whole community in whole. And, things got to be bigger than you and your sorority. Things got to be... All right, so let me keep going.
This Delta, member of Delta Sigma Theta, her name was Keisha Lance Bottom. And she walked up to me at the radio station. She said, "What up, bruh?" I said, "Oh, you Sarah?" I said, "You the Sarah?" She said, "Yeah." And, she told me her name, introduced herself, her name in her chapter. I said, "What you got going on?" She said, "I'm running for mayor of Atlanta." I said, "Okay." I said, that's what's up. I said, "What we gonna do?" She said, "We gonna do it." Got behind her, so she came on the morning show, and we made some great things happen. So
let's stop right there. All right, so he identified her as a college sorority colleague, and she announced that she was running for mayor. Now, I don't know the situation or how he got with her and sat down with her and talked to her. I don't know, so I can't judge him from that. But hopefully, my brother Rickey Smiley, you didn't just go for the simple fact that she was a beautiful, good God almighty, woo, gorgeous black woman. I could put a picture up, but I'm not, because some of y'all get too excited. Beautiful, well, it doesn't whether she's black or not, but she's a beautiful woman, beautiful spirit, background stellar. Dad sold drugs. Made wrong decision, but she learned from those decisions to come up herself, get a college education, and do a lot of things in the community, which is key. And she ran for mayor and won. Now, Rickey Smiley, my thing is, are you endorsing these people? What are the reasons of your endorsement? Is it because they're in a sorority? Is it because they're black? Is it because they're running for office? Well, let's see. Let's continue listening to them, because so far I'm just hearing about these stories about sorority sisters and sorority brothers.
So one thing about us Greeks, most of us stick together. Now, I want everybody to go and support Kamala Harris.
Hold up. Is he Greek? Greek people got some good hair and pretty skin, Let me stop.
She is our senator, United States Senator out of California.
She is not your senator unless you live in California, bruh. She's the California senator.
California, HBCU graduate, and we are really, really proud.
Great stuff. She graduated from a historic black college, Howard University. Or was it Hampton? We'll see.
And she has announced her candidacy to run for president of the United States. And I believe in her. She is awesome.
You believe in her. She is awesome. Now, I want to know, what do you believe about her and what make her so awesome, Mr. Rickey Smiley?
I watch her on the Judiciary Committee, ask tough questions to people that's being put in office, and
let me stop right there. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of time these politicians put these people on the committee to see how they can go to toe to toe with their opposition or with their colleagues on the opposite side of the aisle. And they judge your leadership based on how hard you can come at those people. That is the wrong thing to judge your leadership on. Anybody can snap on somebody. Anybody can make somebody look small. Her grilling Jeff Sessions, anybody, a frog and a dog can grill Jeff Sessions and make him feel small. He's so timid. Okay, they grilled the judge. Anybody can do that. What have you done for your community? How did you bring your community up? What are you doing to bring your community up to a level where they can compete with every normal, with the white community? Come on. What have you done to bring people up to a level where they really can be considered equal with their peers of opposite races, of opposite religions, of opposite sex? What have you done? What have Kamala done? Because, bro, it seems like you don't know her. You really don't know her.
she is awesome. So, and she is representing Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority.
She is awesome. She's representing Alpha Kappa. Most Americans do not give a crap who she represents. Let me stop.
Sorority Incorporated, possibly, you know, if she wins, she would be the first woman president, first black woman president, and a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So this your boy, Rickey Smiley, representing. Hey, make sure y'all go out and check out Kamala Harris and follow her on Instagram and show her some love and support. Let's get this thing down. I need all the Q's, all the Kappas, all the Sigmas, all the Iotas, Kappa Kappa Psi, all the non-Greek organizations.
Who the hell? What got to do with running for president? You trying to summons all the Kappa like you trying to build an army and take over the fort. Again, don't get me wrong. I like my brother. I love Rickey Smiley. I keep saying Tavis Smiley. I love Rickey Smiley. He's funny. He's intelligent. It's just that when it comes to voting and politics, this ain't your thing, dog. But you got to have more than that. It can't be, oh, she's one of our sisters and we all got to go support our sisters. No, I'm telling you right now, if you're part of some kind of sorority, dude, please. Most Americans don't care about sororities. I know you do. My family members do. There's benefits to it. Don't get me wrong. There's perks, but most America don't have no clue about sorority. Joe Blow, who need health care, who has cancer, and he ain't thinking about no sorority, bro. Let me stop. Calm down.
Organizations, Phi Mu Alpha, Delta Sigma Theta, the rest of the AKAs.
Boy, he naming these chapters and these sororities and these clubs like it was the lineage of somebody's heritage in the Bible.
Tau Beta Sigma, Sigma Gamma Rho. Everybody, let's go out and support Kamala Harris and send a cash donation.
You trying to tell me to send a cash donation, Rickey, and you haven't told me why we need to go out and support Kamala Harris. Some people say Kamala. To each his own. Why should we support her? Because she's part of a sorority? She's part of the college clubs? Because she's black? Because she's a woman? All those things are good things. I'm for sororities. I'm for fraternities. There are benefits to it. I'm for my black women. I'm for women in general. I want women to be in office. I want women to run the presidency. But I want to make sure it's the right woman. Let me keep going. You haven't said anything. You said, oh, she's awesome. You haven't told me how she's awesome. She's part of our heritage of sororities and fraternities, and we all look out for one another. And I need everybody, Delta, Kappa, boom, ba, 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 boo, and all this stuff to come together and support her. Why? Why, Rickey? Why?
To her campaign. Let's make this thing happen. This your boy Rickey Smiley from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
So as you can see, I'm a fan of Rickey Smiley. I love that brother, man. I'm telling you, dude, it's funny. Go check out his prank calls on YouTube. Have you rolling. He's a funny dude. Highly educated, intelligent, college graduate. I think he got his master's. And he's strong in the black community. Black community love him. I love him. But when it comes to this, Rickey, man, you got to step your game up, bro. Step your game up. The time for identity, we tried this identity politics, and the second term of Obama, nothing got done for black people. I could care less about, let me rephrase that. I would love a woman, period, to be president. I would love a black woman to be a president. I would love a half Hindu woman to be a president. I would like an all Hindu woman. It doesn't matter to me. I don't fall for identity politics. It don't matter to me. I want to know, what are you going to do? What is your plan? Don't come telling me you're a black woman running for president. See, at least Obama talked about some of the things that he was going to do. He was going to rail against Wall Street. Now, a lot of it he didn't do. Matter of fact, he took more of the side of Wall Street, took more of the side of the corporate interests, took more of the side of the military complex I can go on than the side of people. And yeah, he did have a Republican opposition, but the bottom line, he had the power of the executive order. He could have just shamed all them Republicans. He had the power of the pen to make, and some things he did, but he could have went a little farther, a little more progressive and aggressive. We don't need that, Rickey. I don't care who she is. Have you sat down and went on some of these websites that cause you to look at her voting record? Have you sat down and understand her history in justice and when it comes to her being a DA, her being a judge, her being attorney general? Have you checked those out, Rickey? Have you seen her track record of black and brown men and women being locked up in the San Francisco area in huge numbers? Have you seen that? Have you seen her double telling on capital punishment? One minute she won't do it, but the next minute she's willing to do it. Have you seen how she caused other people to lose their homes, help them lose their homes quick, fast, at the same time help wealthy people keep their businesses, keep their home? Do you know about how we wouldn't even have Steve Mnuchin ordained by Trump as our Treasury Secretary, a known crook, a known conniver, a known card artist who she slapped on the wrist and let off, while other black and brown men still go to jail for something that's selling a Lucy or smoking some weed? He let this man go, and this man gave her some money for a campaign. What do you know about Kamala Harris? And on my next video, I'm gonna deal with these Russian gators who's already trying to smear people for, because they don't like Kamala Harris as a Putin puppet. I'm gonna deal with you. I'm gonna deal with you. Try to be trolls. I'm gonna get on you too. All right. Because we ain't playing with this year. We know. I'm going to deal with you later. But back to voters. Rickey Smiley, I love you, man. Very funny dude. You got to be joking on this one, because you haven't given one reason why the black public, or the American public in general, especially the black community, should vote for Kamala Harris. Being black is not enough. Well, it don't matter. You can be black, red, blue, or frog as long as you beat Trump. It's not important just to beat Trump. Getting rid of Trump and putting somebody that's not going to do nothing is just going to waste more than 4 years of black people and Hispanic people and people in general are not coming up to the level that they used to be economic-wise as it was in the 60s and the 70s, when one person can work a job, work 40 hours a week, and be able to take care of his entire household. His wife can sit at home. He can put his kids to college. They can go on great vacation and save money. We will continue to have the same mess even with Kamala in office, because she's a corporatist. She ain't gonna do nothing. Sure, she may beat Trump, but still, have you heard anything that said what she's gonna do to lift up us from this mess that we're in right now, to put us back in the area where we can be in a position where one man, one job, working 40 hours a week can take care of the whole family. The American economy is booming. People back to buying houses, back to buying cars. None of that. Healthcare. Did she tell you about her health care plan? Did she tell you about a plan for people to go to college tuition free? What? Stop this, Rickey, man. Stop this, bro. Because you trying to tell us to go out here to support her got to be the greatest joke that you ever told in your illustrious comedian career. You realize that was fake. This voting this year and the next year is no joke. We need somebody that's going to tell you what they're going to do for the American people, how they're going to do it, the strategy they're going to do it, what they're going to do to make it happen. And you put me in office, this is what I'm going to do. If you can't communicate that right off the bat, then you ain't the one. All right, I'm done with the story. Rickey Smiley, I love you, brother, but dude, don't ask nobody to support somebody and not tell them why they should support somebody. And if those excuses were the reason why they should support Kamala Harris, because she's a Kappa, because she's a black sister that might be the black first woman black, ain't enough, dog. There ain't enough.